Hello dear student, we are discussing the chapter vectors. Let us see component of vector. First let us see the component of vector in the two-dimensional geometry. It is considered two-dimensional geometry. This is x-axis and this is a y-axis. Consider any point on this plane, that is a point P of x comma y, that is x coordinate x value and y coordinate value is y. P of x comma y be any point in the xy plane. This is the only point, it has no direction, therefore this is a scalar quantity. If you consider that one vector is moving from 0 to p, this is the direction of this vector 0 to p, it is a one vector. Let us denote it as a vector A. Here vector A is vector A is a vector, it is moving from origin O to the point P of x comma y. We have to find the value of this vector OP, that is vector A. See, you draw one perpendicular along with the x-axis, mark this point as a Q. Make this point as a Q. The distance from O to Q, is x, because x coordinate value is x, and Q to P value is y. So see here, make a mark, there is a vector moving from O to Q, then Q to P. Now apply the law of triangle here. Law of triangle, O to Q, Q to P. The displacement is OP. Therefore OP, vector OP is equal to vector OQ plus vector QP. We know that one formula, if for a unit vector A cap is equal to vector A divided by modulus of vector A or a magnitude of vector A. This implies vector A can be written as modulus of vector A into A cap. OQ is a one vector, then OQ can be written as modulus of OQ in the x direction. We have to consider one unit vector in the x direction. Unit vector in the x direction is I cap, that is denoted by I cap. Value is 1, 0, because it is the unit vector, it moving in a unit direction. So it will be I cap. OQ over, next is QP, then QP can be written as a modulus of QP into any unit vector along y axis. Let it denoted by J cap. The value is 0, 1, that is equal to J cap. What is the value of magnitude of OQ? Magnitude of OQ means the distance travelled by an vector from the starting point, initial point, to the terminal point. Initial point is O and terminal point is Q. The distance travelled by the vector OQ is x. So this is equal to x into I cap. Here distance travelled by Q to P is y into J cap. Therefore we can write it as OP is vector A is equal to OQ value, vector OQ value is x into I cap plus QP value is y into J cap. This is the representation of a vector. That vector is moving from origin to the any point P of x comma y. Next is the magnitude of this vector. Magnitude means the distance travelled from O to P. It is the distance travelled from magnitude is OP is equal to distance. This is 0, origin means 0, 0, and it is x comma y. We know the distance formula, square root of x2 minus x1 plus whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, that is a x minus 0 whole square is the square root of x minus 0 whole square is x square plus y minus 0 whole square is a y square. Here therefore for any point P on a two-dimensional plane, the vector is denoted by O to P, that is vector A is equal to x coordinate x into I cap plus y into J cap. Here I cap and J cap are the unit vector along with the x axis and y axis respectively, and the magnitude of vector A is equal to square root of x square plus y square. This is for a two-dimensional. Now extend this to the three-dimensional. In the three-dimensional, consider any point P of x, y, z in the three-dimensional plane. We will get a unit vector I cap as 1, 0, 0, unit vector J cap along with the direction of y axis is 0, 1, 0, and unit vector K cap along with the direction of z axis is 0, 0, 1. It is represented by, here A is represented by x into I cap plus y into J cap. Here P having the point x, y. In the three-dimensional, P having the point x, y, z, and a unit vector I cap, j cap and k cap, the representation of this one is vector A is equal to x into I cap plus y into j cap plus z into k cap. This is the representation of any vector in a three-dimensional plane having a unit vector I cap, j cap and k cap. X, y, z are the coordinate of that point P of x, y, z along with the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Here these coordinates are called as the directional ratios, or it is also called as a scalar component. Understood? Here x, y, z are called as a directional ratios or a scalar component, and x into I cap, y into j cap and z into k cap are called as vector component. And also x by modulus of vector A, y by modulus of vector A and z by modulus of vector A are called the directional cosines, where magnitude of vector A is equal to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. In the two-dimensional, the magnitude is equal to square root of x square plus y square. In three-dimensional, magnitude is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. Now let us see some properties of these vectors. So here vector A is equal to a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap, and vector B is equal to b1 I cap plus b2 j cap plus b3 k cap. Now let us see the addition of a two vector. While adding a two vector, see here we are adding the scalar component of a corresponding unit vectors. Here I cap is common, a1 plus b1 into I cap plus a2 into b2 into j cap, a3 plus b3 into k cap. That means we are adding a scalar components of a corresponding unit vector. Here I cap is the unit vector, we are adding the scalar component a1 and b1. Here j cap is the unit vector, we are adding the scalar component a2 and b2. Here k cap is the unit vector, we are adding a3 and b3. While subtracting the two vectors, we are doing the same, we are subtracting the scalar components of a corresponding unit vectors. That is, a vector A minus vector B is equal to a1 minus b1 into I cap plus a2 minus b2 into j cap plus a3 minus b3 into k cap. Next is the multiplication of vector A by a scalar lambda. Scalar lambda means it may be any real number, either positive or a negative. While multiplying the scalar to any vector, we are multiplying this scalar with the scalar component. That is lambda into a1, lambda into a2, lambda into a3 into lambda into a1 into I cap plus lambda into a2 into j cap plus lambda into a3 into k cap. Next, the vectors A and B are said to be equal if and only if their corresponding scalar components are equal. First, let us see what is the equal vectors. Equal vectors means they have a same direction and the same magnitude. But here, two vectors are said to be equal. Their corresponding scalar components are equal. Next one is, let K and M be any scalars. Then K into A plus M into A is equal to, here A is a common, K plus M into A. Next one is K into M into A is equal to Km into A. Next is K into A plus K into B is equal to K into A plus B. Next, A and B are any collinear vector if and only if there exists a non-zero scalar lambda such that B is equal to lambda times of A. That means here A and B are said to be collinear, then B can be written as a scalar multiplication of A. Next, let us see some problem. First one, find the value of x, y, z so that vector A is equal to x into I cap plus 2j cap plus z into k cap, and vector B is equal to 2 into I cap plus y into j cap plus k cap are equal. Two vectors are said to be equal, their corresponding scalar component are equal. We already studied. So in place of x, here 2 is there. Therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 1. Next is the vector A is equal to I plus 2j cap, vector B is equal to 2I cap plus j cap is magnitude of vector A is equal to magnitude of vector B. We have to find magnitude of vector A is equal to magnitude of vector B, and vector A is equal to vector B. Now let us take this in a three-dimensional. K cap is not there, so let us take it as a 0 into k cap. I plus 2j cap plus 0 into k cap. For B is equal to 2I cap plus j cap plus 0 into k cap. Find out the modulus of vector A. Modulus of vector A is equal to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Here x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 0. So 1 square is 1, 2 square 4, that is equal to square root root of 5. Now find the magnitude of vector b, that is equal to square root of 2 square plus 1 square plus 0 square, that is equal to 2 square is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. See here magnitude are equal, therefore first for the answer for first one is magnitude of vector a is equal to magnitude of vector b. Now let us see two vectors a and b. We have to say these two are equal or not, that is vector a is equal to vector b or not. We know that the two vectors are said to be equal if their scalar components are equal, but here in besides I cap is 1 is there, here besides I cap 2 is there, 1 is not equal to 2, therefore vector a is not equal to vector b because their scalar components are not equal. Find the unit vector in the direction of the vector a and vector a. Vector a is equal to 2 into I cap plus 3 into j cap plus k cap. We know the formula of unit vector. Unit vector is equal to vector a divided by modulus of vector a. For that first we have to find modulus of vector a. Modulus of vector a is equal to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Here x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3 and z is equal to 1. So 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9 and 1 square is 1. 9 plus 4 plus 1 is equal to square root of 14. Substitute here value. Vector a is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap whole divided by modulus of vector a is equal to square root of 14. Next to find the magnitude of the following vectors. Vector a is equal to I plus j plus k. Here x value is 1, y value is 1 and z value is 1. So modulus of vector a is equal to square root of x square plus y square plus z square, that is equal to square root of 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is equal to square root of 3. Next to second one, vector b is equal to 2 into I cap plus minus 7 j cap minus 3 k cap. Here x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 7 and z is equal to minus 3. 2 square is 4, 7 square is 49 and minus 3 square is 9. While adding these three numbers we will get a square root of 62. Next is vector c is equal to 1 by square root of 3 into I cap plus 1 by square root of 3 into j cap minus 1 by square root of 3 into k cap. This is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. X square is equal to 1 by root 3 whole square is 3 only, that is 3 times of 1 by 3 we are getting, that is equal to 1. Next write the two different vector having a same magnitude. First consider any vector 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap. For this vector we have to write another vector with the same magnitude. For this either we are exchanging this scalar component, we have to exchange the scalar component in place of 2, either 3 or a 4, anything, exchange the numbers, or you consider this change the signs. If 3 plus 3 is there, you make it a minus 3, then it becomes, direction becomes opposite, but magnitude doesn't alter because 3 square is also 9, minus 3 square is also 9. Therefore while writing the two vectors with the same magnitude, we can exchange the scalar component or we are just changing the signs. For a given vector, vector a is equal to 2 into I cap minus j cap plus 2 into k cap. Vector b is equal to minus 1 I cap plus j cap minus k cap. Find the unit vector in the direction of vector a plus vector b. For this unit we have to find the unit vector in the direction of vector a plus vector b. For that we have to find a plus b first. A plus b, while adding the two vectors we are adding the corresponding scalar component. So 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 into I cap minus 1 plus 1 is 0, 0 into j cap plus 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 into k cap. So therefore unit vector formula is a cap is equal to vector a divided by modulus of vector a. Here we are finding a unit vector for a plus b, therefore a plus b cap is equal to vector a plus b divided by modulus of vector a plus vector b, that is equal to for this we have to find a modulus of vector a plus vector b, that is the square root of 1 square is 1, 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, therefore square root of 2. Therefore a plus b whole cap is equal to a plus vector b, that is I plus 0j plus k divided by square root of 2. Next, give an example for a vector having the same direction. That means they are a collinear vector. We know that two vectors are said to be collinear if vector A is equal to lambda times of vector B. If lambda is a positive, then both vector A and B are in same direction. If lambda is negative, A and B are in the opposite direction. So consider any vector A is equal to I plus j plus k. We are finding another vector with the same direction, means we have to multiply some scalar to vector A. Therefore we are multiplying 2 here, either 2, 3, 4, any one, only positive because they are in the same direction. Multiplying 2, we get 2 into I cap plus 2 into j cap plus 2 into k cap. Find the value of x and y so that the vectors 2 into I cap plus 3 j cap and xi cap plus yj cap are equal. Two vectors are said to be equal, their corresponding scalar components are equal. Therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Next, find the sum of the vector. Vector A is equal to I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap, and vector B is equal to minus 2I cap plus 4j cap plus 5k cap, and vector C is equal to I cap minus 6j cap minus 7k cap. While adding a 3 vector, we are adding a scalar component corresponding to I cap, j cap and k cap. So 1 minus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 0 into I cap plus minus 2 plus 4 minus 6, that is equal to minus 4 into j cap plus 1 plus 5 minus 7, that is equal to minus 1 into k cap, that is equal to 0 into I cap minus 4 j cap minus k cap. Next is find the unit vector in the direction of the vector. Vector A is equal to I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap. We know the formula A cap is equal to vector A divided by modulus of vector A. We are finding the modulus of vector is equal to square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 2 square, that is equal to 1 divided by square root of 6 into I cap plus 1 by square root of 6 into j cap plus 1 by square root of 6 into k cap. Next is show that the vectors 2 into I cap minus 3 into j cap plus 4 into k cap and minus 4 I cap plus 6 j cap and 8 k cap are collinear. When we say two vectors are collinear, we know that when to say two vectors are collinear, if vector B is equal to lambda times of vector A. Consider A as a first vector and B as a second vector. We say two vectors are collinear means one vector can be written as a lambda, any scalar of another vector. Here vector B is equal to minus 2 times of vector A, therefore vector A and vector B are collinear. Find the directional ratios and direction cosines of the vector I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. Direction ratios means the scalar component. Here scalar components are 1, 2 and 3. Directional cosines are x by modulus of vector A and y by modulus of vector A and z by modulus of vector A. X is 1, modulus of vector is square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, that is equal to square root of 1 plus 4 plus 9, that is equal to square root of 14. So 1 by square root of 14, 2 by square root of 14 and 3 by square root of 14 are the direction cosines of the given vector I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. Next, find the unit vector in the directional vector 5 into I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap, which having the magnitude is 8 unit. It is given that magnitude is 8 unit. For that, first we have to find the unit vector for the given vector. That is A cap is equal to vector A divided by modulus of vector A. Modulus of vector A is equal to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Here x is equal to 5, y is equal to minus 1 and z is equal to 2. That is 25 plus 1 plus 4 is equal to square root of 30. Therefore, vector A is equal to 5 into j vector A, that means 5 into I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap divided by square root of 30. This is a unit vector, that means modulus of A cap is equal to 1. We need a magnitude having 8 in it. For this we are multiplying both side by 8. That is 8 into A cap is equal to 8 into 5I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap divided by square root of 30. 8 5s are 40 into I cap, 8 1s are 8 j cap plus 8 2s are 16k cap divided by square root of 30. This is a unit vector with a magnitude is 8 unit.